All right, welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. As always, you got Keith and Chris. Alex and Adam are both absent tonight, but we're going to get into our second beer review. But before we get into that, make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Helps us out a lot. It's free to you. It really helps us grow the family. Also, leave some comments and share some likes. Let us know what you think about the beers that we do. Let us know if there's a beer that you'd like for us to try. Let us know what you think about our critiques and if we're on point or if we're just flat out dead wrong. We don't care. We'll take the criticism.
Yeah.
So
got a comment today. They were like, "Hey, excellent beer review. Cheers, boys!" And so, as always, we'll cheers you as well.
There you go. All right. So the second beer we got coming tonight is from Anderson Valley Brewing Company. We've done a couple of
We've done three.
Three. Okay.
Yep.
So this is the Barney Flats Oatmeal Stout. So I know this is going to be right up my alley. This would be right up Alex's alley. Not so much yours.
I like stouts more than I like porters, and so I do think this is going to be with me. I think oatmeal is just something that I eat it, but I eat it for fiber more than I eat it for taste.
Well, porters and stouts typically do have. You will see a lot of oatmeal porters, oatmeal stouts.
Yeah.
You don't get some. That's more so of like the nuttiness and the earthiness of the beer,
Yep.
more so than the actual like
taste
of it. Right. Yeah. And this is actually a 5.7, so this is actually going to be very light compared to most stouts, in my opinion. So, because most stouts you see are usually 8 to 10.
Yeah. So Anderson Valley Rose Gose was a Alex, Adam, and Chris review. It was beer number 22. This is beer number 248.
Oh, we're almost 250. We'll have 250 soon.
Yeah, we'll have 250 next week. So that was a beer number 22. Then we didn't do another Anderson Valley till we were 168 and 175. We did the Anderson Valley Salted Caramel Porter, which was delicious. Got a lot of high reviews. And then Anderson Valley Winter Solstice, which got some decent reviews. Got an 8 from me, an 8.4 from you, and a 7.5. So,
oh yeah, that's a nice color.
nothing like a little motor oil.
Typical stout color there.
Just because all of a sudden the weather hits 70, we're all of a sudden
you gotta get into those dark beers, baby.
doing some of these dark beers.
It's that time. It's that time of year.
All right, I like the little combo
The
elk bear.
Yeah, I do like their cans. What I like about them is they always keep their cans very simple.
Yeah.
And it's usually always the same design. Now I do like crazy cans, but they do have a really nice simple beer can design.
We got an oatmeal stout.
It's got a good smell.
This I had a feeling when I picked this up, this was going to be kind of right up your alley.
Oh yeah, that's a very good stout smell.
Oh yeah. Is it high in alcohol? Almost
5.7.
No, okay, all right. When I smelt it, it almost smelled like it was a 9er. I was like, dang.
That's really good too.
Wow, that is pretty good actually.
With it being a 5.7, you can drink these all day long.
It's not as thick as I thought it would be.
It's not, but that's because it's lower in ABV content.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a solid beer. You get the richness, the earthiness that you would typically get out of a stout. And what I like about this is it's not barrel aged.
Yeah.
So you don't get that bourbon or that.
Yeah.
Well, no, just that bourbon flavor. I mean, I know we've done a lot of bourbon barrel aged stouts and beers before, but I feel sometimes when you do a stout in a bourbon barrel, that's the flavor that's prominent over whatever you put in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with this, you're getting a true stout flavor because you're getting that richness, that earthiness. You know what I mean?
A dark roast almost.
Exactly.
So, but it's so light. It's not creamy. It's just light. It's just easily drinkable.
It's very.
You're not fighting to get it down at all.
No, not at all. Like you typically would with a.
It's almost watery. But it's got plenty of flavor.
Right.
But it's just
there's no lack of flavor.
The texture is so I don't want to call it loose, but it's hard. It's almost hard for me to put words on this, but
it's not your typical stout where it's not viscousy. It's not thick.
Yeah.
But you definitely get the full-bodied flavor of a stout without having that high alcohol content.
No oatmeal here for me. I think there's a little nuttiness. It's almost like an almond taste to me.
I mean, there definitely is the nuttiness too, which is what the oatmeal is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's not. That's not meant to be the forefront of the flavor.
Yeah.
The forefront of the flavor is supposed to be that richness, that stout earth,
This is a sitting in a rocking chair on
in the mountains,
log cabin mountains house.
It's like 55 degrees outside.
Yeah. Not cold enough to snow, like where you need something a little sharper, a little something heavier, but something where it's nice and cool, nice little breeze. You can hear the trees shaking around you.
Watch squirrels run around.
Watch squirrels. Yeah, that's fun. But yeah, that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting out of this right now. So
this is definitely like that type of beer that you could sit around at a tailgate on like a Saturday in November and drink. When it's like when the high is like 58, 60 degrees.
If you're at App State for the next couple weeks and you're trying to tailgate App State, this is a beer for you.
This is absolutely what you would want. I think I'm gonna go 8-3 on this. Yeah. I definitely like this beer. I would definitely drink it again. Something that I would seek out.
Yeah, I knew when I picked this up, this was going to be something that was kind of up your alley, but I also, as always, it has to meet, the edge and the requirements for us. But I'm with you. I think this is a 7.9 for me, just a little bit outside.
That's a little higher than what I thought you were going to go.
The 8s. No, I think it's a really, really good stout. What I love about this actually is its drinkability. Mm-hmm. That's what I love about this. Because if you're a person that doesn't like stouts, and you say you don't like stouts because of how heavy and dark and dense they are, I actually think that you will really like this. It's got a great flavor. It's very easily drinkable. Decent alcohol content on it. Something that, like I said, doesn't have to be 32 degrees and snowing. No. It's something where you're in the 50s with a nice, mountain vibe going on. So 7.9 for me. I think the only thing I would say is I wish there was a little more depth of the flavor.
Okay.
That's probably what kept it out of the 8s for me.
I figured the viscosity would have kept it out of the 8s for you.
No, I actually like it. I like it. Okay. I like it the way that it is with not being as heavy, as dense, as
thick, for lack of better terms.
Well, just kind of a natural. That's kind of the natural stout density. I mean, that's just kind of what stouts and porters typically carry.
They are. They are usually thicker because it does carry because it's brewed differently.
Yeah.
And then it also carries a heavier alcohol content, and they are a little bit warmer beers.
Yeah.
Like I bet if you let that sit and warm up a little bit, that'd be even better.
Yeah. So, but 7.983
for the Barney Flats Oatmeal Stout from Anderson Valley Brewing Company.
And that's a review.